Alright, hi everyone, I'm Michael Lilly, and today I'll be discussing with you all about COVID-19 and the vaccine shot that some people are still hesitant about getting. So, where do I even start with how this virus affected all of our lives? It affected some more than others. Some people were still going out doing their regular everyday thing, and some people completely isolated themselves from the world. Lots of people were losing their jobs. Some people and families were becoming homeless. Lots of people, especially over the age of 65, were unfortunately passing away due to the virus. And some terrible degenerates even showed hate towards Asians. And, times weren't so great, but I look forward to a better future. And since Joe Biden's been in office, he's been able to work with scientists and companies to distribute COVID-19 vaccines at tremendous rates. The different brands that are distributing vaccines are Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson & Johnson. But here's one thing you should keep in mind about the vaccine. It doesn't exactly make you immune to the virus. It just helps you build up protection, like to defend against the virus and lessen your chances of getting it. So now that we all understand what the vaccine is a little, I'd like to tell you why people are scared to get the vaccine. So worldwide, people have different perspectives and views on the COVID-19 vaccine shot. Some people are 100% for it and already got vaccinated, and others are against it and don't even plan on getting it. The reasons why vary, but some big ones are because people are scared that they're putting microchips in the vaccine. Some people are getting really sick from the shots. Some people are afraid about what exactly might be in the vaccine. And some people are afraid that it will alter your DNA. Each one of these reasons are a bit different from each other, so we have to go over and understand each one. So the biggest fear of them all is the microchips. And, some people believe that Bill Gates Foundation is the reason why they're investing a lot of money into the vaccine shots is because they're putting microchips into the vaccine. But so Bill Gates, he plans to invest about $350 million for the COVID-19 vaccinations. And it might be a little scary because Microsoft recently announced that they just made the world's smallest microchip. So, all I can really say is that I doubt Bill Gates is having microchips put in the vaccine. And even if he is, we aren't too exactly sure, but there's always ways to test it. Another fear about the COVID-19 vaccine shot is that people are getting really sick from the shot. The side effects are pain, redness, and swelling on the arm where you got shot, and throughout your body, the symptoms are tiredness, muscle pain, chills, nausea, and fever and headaches. Some people think, oh, the shot has a chance of giving you COVID. That's why people are getting sick, but that is not true at all. In fact, when your body gets sick from after getting the shots, it's a sign that your body's building up protection to defend against the virus, according to the CDC, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. I think that possibly getting sick is an understandable fear, but I think that we should all be informed more on how that's just a sign that our bodies are building protection against the virus. Another problem is that people aren't sure what else is in the vaccine shots and that it alters our DNA. First off, the ingredients in the vaccine vary depending on which one you get. But for example, in the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine shot, there's recombinant replication-incompetent adenovirus type 26 is the SARS-CoV-2, spike protein, citric acid monohydrate, trisodium, citrate dehydrate, ethanol, 2-hydroxyprofyl-B-cyclodextrin, also known as HBCD, polysorbate-80, and sodium chloride. Citric acid comes from lemons, and sodium chloride is just salt. And the SARS-CoV-2 is a respiratory syndrome coronavirus. It's a lot of ingredients, but we all have to build up protection against the virus. And also, the virus does not alter our DNA. The vaccine does not alter our DNA. Some people think that the vaccine could alter our DNA because some of the vaccines are made with mRNA. mRNA is used in replication of DNA, and people think it will alter the DNA because it's from an outside source. Our DNA makes mRNA, and it copies a section of DNA so it can make the proteins that the body needs. People think that the mRNA from an outside source might copy other proteins and alter our DNA, but on Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance website, it says that the mRNA can't combine with our DNA to change our genetic code. So I can understand why some of these fears are making people not want to get the COVID-19 vaccine shot, but there's some fears or concerns that I feel like people just don't quite know all the facts and info. Like, we all should be informed as much as possible about the vaccine before we're quick to judge. And, I understand that it's something new, but, we all should just be informed, before we're quick to judge. So the solutions are kind of hard, but also easy to an extent. For the microchips problem, we could test different COVID vaccines to see if there's metal in them. And if there is, it would be a big problem, and we could demand justice for, vaccine shots that are 100% safe. For the people who are afraid of what's in the vaccine and if it alters our DNA, we just have to inform them about it, and it could possibly change their mind and perspective on the vaccine. And for the final solution, for the people who are scared because they might get sick, we just need to tell them about how getting sick is a sign that your body is building a protection to prevent your chances somewhat from getting the virus. And, a lot of it is just informing people and testing the vaccines. So, yeah, with that said, I'd like to conclude that you all now know more about COVID, how it affected our lives, what the vaccine is, the different brands that distribute the vaccine, why people don't want to get the vaccine, and ways that we could influence and persuade people to get vaccinated. Some people still might not want to get the vaccine, but we should try to get as much people vaccinated as possible, especially the elderly, because they need the protection the most. So, we just got to look out for the elderlies. We got to look out for each other. If you're not going to get the shot for you, like let's say you live with your grandma, if you're not going to get the shot for you, at least get it for your grandma, and, she should get the shot too. We just all have to stay protected. We all need to be aware, and we need to all be informed about what's in the virus or in the vaccine. We all need to be informed about what's in the vaccine, because people are like, quick to judge. And, that's how I was at first. But I feel like we should all just kind of know a little bit more before we just, make assumptions, So, yeah, with that, I'd just like to say thank you. And I hope you guys all have a good day. Thanks.